Hello everyone, it is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. I am coming to you live from the NATPE conference in Miami Beach, Florida, and I am sitting next to Robert Rose. Hello, Robert.
Hey, Mark. How you doing?
Nice to have you back. You were here last year.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell us where you're from and what you're doing.
Okay, well, my company's called AIM Television Group. We're now based out of Los Angeles, and we're here really representing a project that I began in 2010 called Raw Travel. And basically, Raw Travel is an adventure travel series with a conscience. We incorporate ecotourism and voluntourism, which are the two fastest growing elements of the travel industry.
And it's a half-hour weekly.
It's a half-hour weekly, and basically it starts in fall 2013, and we're going to have a minimum of 20 episodes, which is very unique for the travel industry. They usually don't put that many episodes out a year in the travel genre.
Now, where have you traveled so far for the shows? Where have you been?
Well, I personally have been to over 30 countries. Travel's been a passion of mine for the past 10 years. For the show, for our first season, we're sticking mainly to Latin America, Colombia, Ecuador, Argentina. Also, we went to the Caribbean and Trinidad and Tobago. But our real focus is off the beaten path locations, places that people might not think about. And they're really ways to go to places and sort of skip the tourism bubble and try to get outside of that and have an authentic cultural experience and a travel experience.
I imagine some of the places you go to can't be that easy to get to.
No, they're rough, man. We went to the Amazon for 3 days and it felt like 3 weeks. You know, there was no electricity after 10 p.m., no internet access, couldn't check my email for 3 days. And life just really slowed down. And to be honest with you, if you came from New York and went straight to the Amazon,
forget it.
It's going to be tough.
How to tell me, because I can't not check. I mean, as we're doing this, I'm thinking, am I getting emails? Am I getting emails? How do you not check emails for 3 days? How do you survive?
Oh, you know, when you can't check them, it's an amazing thing. And the thing about the Amazon is there's so much natural beauty, and the animals were there. I felt like I was on Dr. Doolittle's farm. There was a baby owl in our little cabana.
Wow.
There wasn't a pet owl. There was a wild owl that just came in and set up shop in our cabana. There were monkeys everywhere that would just crawl on top of you. And these aren't pets. These are from the wild, and they're hanging out with you. It was an incredible experience.
This must be it must be a real task getting the whole. I imagine the production crew, the camera crew there. It can't be easy because you're not traveling alone.
Well, hence the name Raw Travel. I mean,
pretty raw.
Yeah, it's pretty raw. Basically, it's me and 2 other guys, a camera guy, 2 camera guys, and basically that's it. You know, we want to keep the crew really small. No big HD cameras, even though it's filmed in HD. We just take small cameras with us so that we can have as real and authentic of an experience as possible and keep it as impromptu as possible.
Where did the idea come from? What made you decide to do it?
Well, a couple of things. One is, as I said, I'm an avid traveler, and the type of travel that I do is not. I don't really stay at fancy hotels. I like to stay in boutique hotels that are nice, but you're not paying an arm and a leg. And if you're doing some long-term travel, you almost have to travel that way, or you'll go broke. And I didn't really see that reflected, and I knew that there was an audience out there, and this type of travel was taking off. And the second thing is the travel shows that I see on television, what few there are in the United States. It's a very popular genre internationally, but what few there are in the United States don't reflect this type of travel. So I was like, you know what, there's a real void there. Our goal is to quite simply be the best travel show ever produced in the United States. Now, you know, that may sound naive or it may sound, arrogant, but the truth is that's very doable. And I think we can do that, and it's not going to be that hard, really. You know,
we were talking about this yesterday briefly. I mean, we remember the days. I mean, you and I have been coming to NATPE. This is my 20th NATPE.
Wow.
I mean, look, I don't know if I can admit it. Yeah, and I remember the days as you do as well, I'm sure, when we had all these weekend shows, all these original weekend shows, half hour, scripted, non-scripted, and it kind of the marketplace kind of got a little quieter, but it seems to be opening up again. There seems to be more of a need for it.
I heard that, and I really think broadcasters, they're really missing an opportunity if they just cede their weekends to paid programming and whatever the network carries as far as sports. It's not like there's not a lot of people at home on the weekends. They're there. They're watching television. And cable really, quite honestly, in my view, is they're all sort of chasing this one programming genre at the moment called character-driven reality shows. And I think that broadcasters can really take advantage of that. And, case in point, it's the Travel Channel. They have very few authentic travel shows, if any, on the air right now. And there's a void and there's an opportunity, and that's what we hope to show.
I agree. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, when I look at the Travel Channel now, a lot of the programming tends to be food-related. You know, it's not exactly, you know, the raw travel that you're doing. So I wish you the best of luck on the show.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
And I look forward to watching it.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope you'll join me again next year at NATPE, which I think is coming back to Miami Beach.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some success stories to talk about.
I hope so. Thank you so much, Robert.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for your support.
It's my pleasure anytime. And I'm coming to you from TV Media Insights from the NATPE Conference in Miami Beach. Have a great day.